Yes, I am, NG. What's going on with you? How's your day going?
Hard, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Gots to be combat ready. I think I might have COVID again. Oh, well. COVID, bruh. Mm-hmm. Hey, NG, has Zombie Farmer been talking a bunch of crap still? Matter of fact. Oh, this ought to be good. Hold on for a second. Here we go.
Ukraine is falling. An invasion is coming. My takeaway from it? My takeaway is that we go and put our footprint in every country we can, and then we run with our head between our legs right when the going gets tough. That's what I think. I think we proved to everyone how powerful some countries are and how weak other countries is. And that's my take on it. I think a lot of folks in Ukraine is fixing to be fighting for their lives. They're going to be fighting for their freedom. My hat's off to them. My hat's off to them for fixing to take on a bigger foe. Let me just put it that way. My takeaway from it is they're kind of like us. One of these days, we're going to have to take on a foe that's much larger than what anybody realizes. But that's why we prepare, is it not? Amen. That's why we prepare. That's why.
The only reason why he calls people like you and I cockroaches is because he can't stand different opinions. He doesn't like different ideas because he's too close-minded.
We do the things we need to do. That's why we put back the beans and the rice, and we stack the brass, and we do the training, and we put together our groups. You know, there's a video not put out not long ago talking about militias and talking about they won't be so lucky to survive and this and that. You know, I ain't even going to touch much on that. I will say this, though. They have just as much chance at surviving as the great community that's built off grid and got your own little security force and claim to be self-sufficient and work for everything you've had and all that stuff, you've got just as much chance surviving in a half an acre lot with a basement full of preps than you do on a 100-acre lot, and you got to defend what you got. So you know what? That's just the way it is in the times we live in. You know who's going to decide who lives or dies? That's going to be God above. That's just the way it is.
Really, dude? What's up, Tech? Nothing much. I'm taking a look at Zombie Fairy's newest video titled Invasion Coming. OMG, he is a fake Christian.
Being prepared, having a prepared mindset, being ready for these events helps. Absolutely. But it's not the end all. It's not the save all. It just helps. And that's why we do. We try to preserve our way of life for generations to come. That's what we're going to continue to do. Not going to keep y'all long today. I just want to let y'all know something. We all know of the cockroaches leaking, basically leaking out their venom from their mouths. They can't even spew it anymore. It just dribbles, because that's all they can.
Says the punk ass bitch he's not going to do a goddamn thing when shit hits the fan. Dude, Zombie Farmer, you are exactly what you claim to be against. You're a fucking cockroach too.
Yeah, the only weapon they have basically is their mouth. That's all they know how to run. And when you shine a little light on them, we all know how the cockroaches scram. If you shake the bushes long enough, you'll eventually get a snake out of the grass or two. And we know how that works. Well, that's working. That's going on right now in everyday life. In everyday life, there is things out there to cause you turmoil, to cause you strife, to try to counter what you are trying to accomplish.
Zombie Farmer, you're one of those people that I talked about in my video titled People Need to Hear This. You're one of those people who talk shit online, but you don't back it up in person. My gosh.
Don't let it, folks. Don't let the darkness and those things that lurk in the darkness change your course. You stay the course and you keep your faith. No matter what comes out of the woodwork, no matter what happens, you keep moving forward, folks. And that's just the way it is. And I guess to top that off, when you sit down.
Hold on. I got to speak my mind here. Civil War that. Get this, NG. I said, you're the Fed instigating cockroach. Zombie Farmer is just one of those, dude. He just. What a freaking douchebag. Anyways,
down at the table, and you sit there and you look across from you, and you are sitting there with your men, with the ones that you are going to fight beside of, the ones that you know is going to be there in the end. Make sure you're sitting down at the table with lions. Make sure you're sitting down at the table with those who actually wants to preserve law and order and freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Make sure they're with you. The ones that have tried and have failed, but have stood the test of time and keep trying. Have those folks sit next to you. Break bread with those folks. Don't sit at the table with cockroaches. Don't sit at the table with wolves, with coyotes.
He won't be able to hold his own against Freedom Inc. because Freedom Inc. would pretty much destroy him figuratively. I bet it did too. Because it seems like every time I make a video, it seems like every time I make a video about him, he responds but doesn't call me out in the process. He just is, I don't know, that dude is just, he's nothing but a fed instigator.
With snakes. Don't do it, folks. Because just as
Yeah, Coda Boy 32's tactical is still hiding from Freedom Inc.
soon as you become weak, they're going to take everything you have. That's the facts of life. That's the facts of nature.
Well, regardless of who you're talking about, Zombie Farmer, it doesn't matter if you're strong, weak, or in between. They're going to try to take your stuff. If you're armed with a freaking shotgun, they're going to try to take your stuff by force. You don't understand that. That's the one thing. You're just an idiot.
Make sure the ones that you're with are all lions. Ready for that day. Getting ready for that day to stand for liberty one more time. That's all I got for you today, folks. If y'all need any brass, if y'all need a new firearm, check out Lane's website, cheapgunclub.com. He sponsors the channel. I got a gun review coming. I'm going to try out some of that new ammo I got in. And y'all be safe out there. Join me on Patreon. Stay the course, keep the faith. I'll see my folks on the flip side.
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather not see you on the flip side. I'd rather just see you shut the fuck up, really. Honestly, that's just what I want you to do. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's the one thing he doesn't understand. It could be one of his own people. You're exactly right, NG. It could be one of his people. That's something a lot of these so-called patriots don't understand. They don't understand that it could be their very own people that they believe is on their side, but they're not. By the way, NG, did you receive my email?
His place.
All right. Yeah, think about it, actually. All right, guys. Well, I got to get off here. Feeling kind of tired. I'll see y'all later.